Hello everyone and welcome back to another Godzilla battling video, and today we have the review for King Ghidorah, the ride version. We went over it on stream the other night. We went over it in the introduction video to the season the other day. Now we're going to do his own little dedicated review. So, he is energy cost of 7. I've shown you his little video right here, all his moves. Here's his stats. I have him at level 19. I've pulled 4 pieces for him. This video will go live the day that his, not free piece, but this will go live the day that Battle Pass owners will unlock him if they don't already have him. So, I hope you see this video and you got the Ghidorah and you can learn a thing or two. His attack speed is 2.2 seconds. His search range is 100. His reach is 45. He targets leader, ground, aerial, and facility units. His movement speed is 14, and his range damage right here and his counterattack damage are as follows for mine, which is level 19. Let's read his introduction. So, on deployment, deals a wide range damage in a vertical line. That is this strafing run that you see right there. That's what that is. When he's moving, his movement speed is increased by 100% when targeting an enemy unit. So his not movement speed, but his search range is 100. He can search really, really far. As soon as he detects an enemy within that 100 search range, he's going to sprint over to them to start fighting them. When he's attacking, he performs 2 successive attacks with his left and right heads. So he'll do like 1 hit, 2 hit. Easy. Unique behavior. He will immediately perform a counterattack, which I think is with the middle head, on being attacked by a unit that is targeting him within his own reach. So if King Ghidorah, his reach is 45. Okay? If another enemy is targeting him within that 45, he will also counterattack them. Off the top of my head, I do not know what characters are in that range, but before we get into the battles, I will be sure to look that up so I can let you know what they are. He does counterattack. He does not counterattack when attacked by a leader's special move, so if he's within range of an enemy leader, and the enemy leader uses a special move, he's not going to counter the special move. An offensive unit that takes control of the battlefield with its impressive mobility and counterattacks. It can attack a wide vertical area on deployment and inflict damage on slow enemy units and facilities. It also excels at intercepting enemy units with fast attack intervals. I really like this character. I've been having a ton of fun with him. He's clicking for me a lot better than the new Ride Godzilla is, so I've been pretty impressed with this King Ghidorah. We're going to go get some battles in, and you can make your own decisions on if this is going to be a character that you want to upgrade and invest in or not. So while we wait for a match to be found, I will read you the list of characters with 45 range or lower that this King Ghidorah will counter. -1 Ginza when Ginza is using his melee ability. -1 regular. Godzilla 1989, Anguirus, Shin Godzilla 2nd and 3rd forms, Eva 0, Rodan 93, Gigan 72, and this is permitting the characters can strike this King Ghidorah. Gigan 72 is not going to hit this King Ghidorah. Shinden, which I don't think it's going to hit him either. Megaguirus, Rodan 64, King Caesar, Mechagodzilla 21, Dorats, Kamacuras Swarm, Beast Glove Kong, Gigan 04, Stealth Bomber, Chibi Godzilla, Eva 02 Beast, the Fukuoka Crystals, Hedorah Flying Form, and the Jet Jaguar 73 as a 0, so those are all of the units with 45 reach or lower that this King Ghidorah would counter if he met them in a battle. Now, he's got the energy base, he's got the M-Boss. We can actually hit this energy base with the King Ghidorah right there and lower the amount of energy they will be earning throughout the match. Now, this guy seems to be using a ton of bases. Could prove advantageous for our King Ghidorah. We might be able to get a little bit of a run on him with it, so it's nice to see that he's using the new airbase. Okay, so look, there's -1. This King Ghidorah can counter him, but doesn't look like that's happening. Yeah, right there, boom. We just hit a counter right there, so that's good to know. Fukuoka Crystals, this guy's got a lot of like random things going on here. Blow these guys up, that's fine. Kill out the jets. I mean, we're not losing to this facilities one, but there's his ability. Alright, so we'll just drop Chibi. We'll drop Shinden. We'll just, as is tradition with this enemy leader with Shin Godzilla, you just dump your whole hand. This Fukuoka is putting in more work for his team than anything else, to be honest. But we're probably just going to drop this King Ghidorah on him and fry up all these little guys, all the choppers and stuff. So he's going to drop another base or something in a second, I think. Well, you know what? We'll just do this. We'll hit them, and we'll hit the energy base. Make it a little less that he can grab. Fukuoka's going to spawn things in. That's fine. We're going to do our Jet Jaguar right here. And we're just going to keep pushing forward. I mean, he's going to stall us out like crazy, but I think we're going to manage to get through this. This is a pretty fun match, though, to check out. They're fighting over there. That's fine. We got -1. We got the chibis. We're just going to blow up a ton of these choppers with -1 in a second. There's his -1. That's fine. We're going to do Mogera. And then we're going to do our -1 right here. Hit an explosion. Detonate that there. Oh, we didn't hit theirs, but we will throw a Shinden up and block them. And then we're going to toss, what's his name? King Ghidorah over here. And honestly, if we send King Ghidorah this way, I will probably kill these things. But we could get this energy base pretty low. And I think remove the invincibility. So their energy base is going to go down. We'll drop our Bylons over here, give them something to deal with for a second. Steadily making progress over here. King Ghidorah is going to rush in to intercept. So you can see, like, that's his whole game plan. He wants to intercept these pushes and counter up that, what's his name? -1. -1 falls within range of the counter. That's exactly how you want to play it. So there we go. Locked in on the leader. I think that is probably a lock on the battle. Or close to it. I don't think he's got a really good way to defend against this Bylante than these guys. He's not going to place these facilities right here, I'll tell you that much. There's a Space Godzilla. We'll throw Shinden up. We'll hold our guys. There's another base. We'll throw King Ghidorah up. Get some leader damage in. Hit the base. It's destroyed. Our guys are right there. Perfect. King Ghidorah is going to run up and do his thing. We can honestly destroy these two bases with -1. Kill out some of these guys along with it. Boom. Destroy them. Bylante. He killed our... what's his name? King Ghidorah, but we could probably get a cheeky hit on him as well right here, which would be nice. Yeah, he's going to... Look, he's going to put the invincibility from Rainbow Mothra on the leader. We're going to play King Ghidorah. We're going to remove that invincibility from the leader. And then if Bylante can get close enough, Bylante will secure the W for us. If she doesn't die before she gets there. One hit. There it is. Excellent battle. Okay. Pretty good showcase of the counters on the King Ghidorah and its ability to take down the bases and the Rainbow Mothra's shield. So, all in all, that's a great battle. Add Titanosaurus. There should be a second D in there, but maybe we're short on characters. We've played this guy before, I believe, on stream last night. So, hopefully this goes well. We were using not the deck we used last night, so maybe they're not expecting some of our changes, like the Mogera and the... Well, I think we used -1, but I don't know how much we used the Jet Jaguar last night. But he's seen the cards we have, not in this combination. Hopefully that goes well for us. Super Mecha Godzilla right there. Batra Larva there. Gauss. We can hit the Gauss with the Ghidorah. Didn't kill him, actually, which is kind of upsetting. But we'll do... So the Chibis will get him there. Mogera is going to provide us with some kind of boost. Yeah, I remember from last night. He was using the Dimension Tide to kind of short us out. We're going to res the Mecha Godzilla. That's fine. They're going to kill him out. Does he have a -1 in this deck? I don't remember rightfully. Maybe. Yep, I knew it. I remembered the -1. I remember. Jet Jaguar for the invulnerability. We'll do... Chibi's right there. We're kind of playing our guys all close together, but he has the Dimension Tide anyway, and that Super Mecha Godzilla, that's pretty strong. I don't know what level it is, but we gotta watch out for that. So I think we were able to get through unscathed on all our guys. There's the Gauss. They're gonna just pick off our Jet Jaguar. That's a good hit right there on the... You know what? We're gonna save for Godzilla -1. We'll detonate, I think, on the Batra and the Gamera. There it is. He should maybe not have his -1 ready to go. I think his -1 is on cooldown. There's the fireballs. We have Biolantes coming up. Okay. So we're still healing on our -1 right there. Ghidorah's going to rush in and do a little bit of a distraction for us, while Biolante works her way up on the left side right there, and hopefully distracts them for a little while our Godzilla gets to do his thing. Ah, come on. We can hit all of these little guys right here with King Ghidorah. That's fine. -1. I'm going to wait for you again, and we're just going to drop you right here on this push, because those guys are a little low, but I really don't want them to mess our whole thing up. Detonate. Done. There's his -1, which is in range for the counter for King Ghidorah. So look at that additional damage. We're going to res our Mecha Godzilla, and there we go. We got the twofer on the lead. Excellent. Excellent battle. Can I say you're formidable before time runs out? You're formidable. Excellent battle. Excellent, excellent, excellent battle. So Fubi is up next. Let's see what they got. I feel like I recognize the name, but not enough to tell you what characters they are using. So they say, here goes nothing. I will say you're formidable. And then do I have a let's go? Kong, Beast Glove. Let's do a favor and deploy Jet Jaguar to eat up the jump. And then they're going to remove the shield, and then we're going to play Ghidorah. Because this Ghidorah can also counter the Gigan 04's when he pulls up. He's within range, I believe is what we said it was earlier, right? Gigan 04 is on the list of shorter range. Yeah, his range is 30. So he'll be coming up close. Oh, there's a new Megalon. I have not played with the new Megalon at all. Mine's level 7. So I might not be able to give the best review of him in ranked play, but I definitely am going to try to give my best review of him in general at some point this season. Alright, so there's their guys coming up. That's a lot of dudes that I don't like, but guess what is in the back? 2 incredibly squishy targets who are going to be detonated. We will do Shinden, so we could cycle in for our King Ghidorah, because I have a feeling that Kong is probably not far behind. And the last thing we want to do is get hit by that Kong. Yeah. Our guys are kind of low over there. We will just... There's the Kong. So Ghidorah will intercept this Kong. Throw and hit that... What's his name? Megalon. Hit the Kong. Throw Jet Jaguar here to maybe eat up the jump from the Kong. Yeah, awesome. Well, Ghidorah got hit by it. But Ghidorah actually can eat the shields for Kong in one shot. Ghidorah will get damaged by the Kong jump, of course. But since he hits twice, he instantly removes Beast Glove's invulnerability, which is phenomenal. It takes him 2 hits to do Jet Jaguar, because now Jet Jaguar has 4 shields instead of the 2. But Kong is a one-shot now. Oh, both of our chippies are down? That's not great. We'll have Ghidorah come through this way, and while Megalon is distracted on Mogera, so he doesn't remove the Biolante boost, that's phenomenal. There's Mothra coming in hot. Not super worried about Mothra. Did Mothra have to get close enough? I don't think so. I think Mothra's at 50, so Mothra is just outside of King Ghidorah's range for blocking shots. Just like a hair. Like a fraction. Chibis. Mogera. Standard combo. I mean, if I had Ariake at a high enough level, I'd throw Ariake there. Kong. Jump on the Chibis. Hit Kong with the what's its name? The dragon. Ghidorah. The Riot Ghidorah. Alright, Kong's going to town on my dudes. Jet Jaguar's putting in work. Mothra's going to go down in a second. He's trying to recoup some energy, but King Ghidorah's rushing in on the leader and getting some big plays right here for damage. Big, big, big. They're stopping him, which isn't super great. But we were able to just pull off a hefty play. Excellent. We got him. Excellent battle. That was good. They held us off for a long time. I think maybe our levels were maybe a little bit higher than theirs, but they held us off for a while, so it was very admirable defense they played. Alright, Kaiju Master has really good levels. This guy gives me a run for my money all the time. And our King Ghidorah is level 19, so I feel like maybe we're not going to lean so heavily on him. But Kaiju Master is using the new ride Godzilla as his leader. So maybe we will not have to get as much leader damage off on him as we would think we might have to. There's a Ghidorah and an air base. We can do this. Let's see what level his air base is. Cool. Takes down the choppers. One shot. Is Mechagodzilla going to lock on? Here we go, watch. Shinden on here. Our King Ghidorah is going to eat up this Ghidorah while he is distracted by Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla will get the revive in a second. And then this what's his name? Destroyer is probably going to take him down. But if we can get both of these guys up here to fight him, that's fine. King Ghidorah is going to run through these choppers. We got jump scared. We didn't even mention in the beginning that King Ghidorah has a little jump scare ability. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, every time I deploy him or the enemy's gonna deploy him, this little jump scare happens. It's ridiculous. I think it's frankly hilarious. But that is just what it is. So let's see them both fight right here. They do a little kiss, countering each other. Phenomenal. Can we hit this Batra with -1, or is it gonna evolve? Oh no. Well, it evolved. Hopefully this Ghidorah passes over here and we nuke the Ghidorah. Well, there's Ghidorah and Batra, so hopefully we get both of them. Ghidorah actually probably is going to go down because he's at like no health. This Batra 100% is going to go down after, in like a hit after. Yeah, boom. There is Destroyer, which we can stop up here with Jet Jaguar and with Biollante. Not super worried about him there because we're going to do this. Shinden. And then Jet Jaguar is going to be able to get some free licks on this Destroyer while it is occupied. He's got the chopper base up. Jet Jaguar is working on cranking out damage on Destroyer. We are going to take all these choppers down with Ghidorah, give him a little jump scare, take that base down pretty far. Jet Jaguar is moving away. We will Biollante here, get rid of all these guys. King Ghidorah was trying to chase him, didn't. King Ghidorah will get right here distracted with the choppers, but you saw it hit both choppers because it attacks twice. I don't believe the Batra buff actually hit this Ghidorah. I think maybe that was a misplay, or maybe he's just trying to avoid, you know, getting reamed by the Biollante. But our, what's his name is down. There's his being deployed. Pop up. Yeah, there it is. It plays like a wrestling bell, like a ding ding. I don't know if that's like, if I'm mishearing it. And, like, that's not supposed to be a wrestling bell, or maybe that's, like, a reference to, like, a toll booth at, like, like, an amusement park, maybe? But it sounds like a bell. It just played again when mine fell as well, so. I don't know what the deal is with him in terms of the bell, but we're going to hold our energy in case Ghidorah shows up. Yep. I'm mostly worried about this Ghidorah, and then the Batra, and then we can place -1 in the water, but I will do Jet Jaguar right here, just as auxiliary. Biollante did not get the hit off there. The Batra was able to survive. We don't really need to do that. We could be cheeky and just snipe them. We didn't even need to. Excellent battle. Kaiju Master's pretty good. That was I think maybe, you know, that was a pretty good team. It was a pretty good battle. He held us off for a little while, but we were able to just put out enough damage and get through there. I think the weak link was the choppers in that deck. We were able to just run through those choppers. So if he leveled those up, maybe they would have survived the hit, but since we were taking them all down in one hit and they're in a straight line, kind of goes down to the lightning. Alright, so my final thoughts, at least for this video, on this King Ghidorah. Do I like him? Yes, I absolutely love this King Ghidorah. Do I think he's going to be impactful in the meta this season or in future seasons? Most likely not. I can't imagine that this is going to end up being an incredibly impactful piece without some kind of big damage boost or the memory cards giving him a big boost. He does fine. I really like the strafe with the lightning. The jump scare I don't care for too much. The running away from your push, I don't like a whole lot. I appreciate the speed up. It's like 100% speed boost or whatever it is that we read earlier. I appreciate the speed boost. I think sometimes him leaving the push is not the best thing in the world. I like it when he is with the push because he is like relatively thick in terms of health, and being able to hit twice is good, but if he's not counterattacking, he's not getting 3 hits out. He's only getting 2. And if he's running to fight an opponent, if they're within his range, he's going to be able to hit that counterattack. What is it? Only if they're attacking him as well within that range? Performs a counterattack on being attacked by a unit it is targeting within its own attack range. Within its own attack reach. So, if the Ghidorah can rush up and perform a counterattack, then fine, you're getting 3 hits. But regularly, you're only going to be getting the 2 hits. Which is still a decent amount of damage, but it's not, like, the best. I like the lightning. You could be getting 4 hits with him. If his target gets hit by the lightning, and then also is within the reach for him to be countered, he will then get hit by this Ghidorah, or King Ghidorah 3 or 4 times right after spawn. So, does this guy have potential to be really good? Absolutely. I think he is at least halfway solid. He's at least in the A tier. There's no way he's lower than A tier. He's probably mid to high A tier if I had to guess. Usually, the King Ghidorahs are pretty powerful, with the exception of Mecha King Ghidorah and King Ghidorah 91, who up until their buffs last season were in the gutter. All the King Ghidorahs are, for the most part, pretty powerful. Is he the best Ghidorah that we have in the game? No. I think Ghidorah is still the best Ghidorah we have in the game, followed by probably Mecha King Ghidorah, then this guy. And the only reason Mecha King Ghidorah is higher than this guy is because Mecha King Ghidorah is stun immune. This guy's going to get, tossed up by the chibis, no problem. But he will help you against things like the Jet Jaguar with the shields, the Kong with the shields, swarm units, because he can hit 2 at the same time. His attack speed is 2.2 seconds, which is great for the amount of damage that he's doing. He really can be super versatile. He's not adding a whole lot extra to your team like the chibis are, like Mogera is, like Destroy a Dab is, like the Gamma Flying Form is. But he is a really solid character. I have some expectations for him in the future. This season, he's probably going to see a ton of play. He's really solid. I don't know when they're going to give him away, but when this video goes live, the first piece of him in the Battle Pass, or I guess technically the only piece of him, will be available in the Battle Pass for the first time. So, you guys use him. Let me know what you guys think. I like him a lot. I don't think he's one of the best characters in the game. I think he is just a very solid addition. He can be used in a variety of decks. He's extremely plug and play. He is not a new play style, but he kind of requires a little bit more thinking about placing him than your average Ghidorah or King Ghidorah does. I like him a lot. I have high hopes for him in the future. I'm a little bugged out that he is so far to the right on his pedestal right there, and I wish he was more centered, but I don't get to make those design choices. So, that is what I got for you guys today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.